it was important for Florida State to win a championship with Jimbo Fisher. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yes.
it proved that no, the program is a little bit bigger than just Bobby Bowden. Like you
Yeah.
can win with different coaches here. You know what I'm saying? There's a
Mm-hmm.
formula here to win. So I never really worry about what Florida State can do as far as in the future, especially with this. I think NIL, much as people hate it, I think is a good thing, uh, especially for a program like Florida State. I think expansion, as far as us going to either the Big Ten or the SEC, would be a big thing for FSU in the future. You know, coach wise, I've never been a real believer in Mike Norvell. So it's like me saying it is like not really saying it. That's like me walking out saying the sky blue. Like, that's like I
Right.
firmly believe that. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I do think he does. I think Mike Norvell does good things. Like I think the way he manages football games in game is pretty
Mm-hmm.
good to me. I think he
Yeah.
manages football games pretty well. I think his
Yeah.
play calling is stale. I think his offense is very stale. I think it's a high floor offense, so I think it'll beat most. If he has more talent, he'll beat a team that has less talent for the most part.
Yeah.
But I thought he firmly outcoached Brian Kelly every time he played Brian Kelly. Every
Yes.
game. I think
Yes.
he firmly outcoached Brian Kelly every single time. I really do believe that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I don't like this whole thing. Alabama's going to be a very interesting thing because he's coaching against somebody that is, in my opinion, a top 5 coach. I mean, I think DeBoer is like a
Oh yeah.
really
The
dynamic
boys
coach. I
up
really
there.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how that matchup goes is going to be interesting to me. I think he's a better in-game coach than Mario and a better in-game coach than Billy Napier. I really do. But Billy Napier and Mario are so much better off the field as far as getting
Off the
talent.
field. Yeah. Getting recruiting. Yeah. They're like blowing them out the water. When it comes to that. Yeah.
So those things just got to change, man. He just got to change that stuff, man. But if you got anything else you want to add?
Oh no, I mean, I think we pretty much covered everything we want to talk about. Getting to the staff. But yeah, man. Knighton for me, as far as the defense goes, he's definitely the top one. After that, I would say the secondary coaches. Sertan and Cooper, because while they're going to do growing pains up front, it's going to put a lot more pressure on the back end. To start off. So they're going to be in see. I think Sertan and Cooper are. I've seen some times when they've had some guys that they're recruiting where they both been involved, both been in contact and taking trips and stuff like that. So that's really good. If you can get to where you got multiple coaches in one area and they're both bringing in guys, like that's going to help your roster overall. But yeah, I would say Knighton and the secondary coaches, those are the ones I'm really looking at as far as defense goes, especially when the season kicks off.
Yeah,